let it go, let it go, let it go. I like that, y'all. I like it.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Hello, crypto friends. How are we doing out there? It is Happy Friday, July 29th, and we are live. And I take that back. It is not Friday. It is actually Thursday. So, off to a great start, as you can see. But let's get back to the charts. Maybe we can do a little bit better. We are looking at BTC USD riding this 12-day moving average along. So we are doing what's known as, and let me turn off one indicator so that don't confuse you. Only use that when trading stocks. We'll turn this one off. There we go. Cleaned up a little bit better. So we're going sideways at the moment. Good healthy consolidation up here around the 40,000 mark. And as you know, the drill, as Bitcoin consolidates, most likely the alts will go up. Let's see what's happening. We're looking at support 39,166.64 and resistance up there at the 40,661. Got to get through that 40,000 too. That's been a little bit hard to get a close above there to officially get through. All of our moving averages are here lined up in perfect alignment. We have the 12, 26, the 50, and the 100-day. Moving forward, RSI has starting to cool off a little, so we should see some more upside potential as the bulls can wake up and get us going. Let's move on to Ethereum. That's ETH USD. Little adjustment in support. Not there, though. Let's see if we can grab that off here to the side. There we go. We have our new support level. We're barely hanging on that 12-day moving average. Support setting at 2278.70. That's 2278.70. And resistance now for Ethereum is sitting down there at the 2316.16. Stop loss, we'll move that just beneath the 26-day moving average and expect an explosion one direction or the other. We're starting to get in a real tight range here. Usually we see a spike in price either up or down. So let's move on to BNB USD. Very same scenario here, tightening range for Binance Coin. We have resistance 316.21 and support 311.12. Hanging on to that 26-day moving average though, and we did get the cross. Goodness gracious, the cross, the orange line, the 50 over the 100-day moving average. Onward to Cardano. That's ADA USD. Did not get that stop, so we're going to move him down just a little, give us some wiggle room here. We did exit the trade, and we have 20% of the previous trade still riding. And so you got support there at the 1.258 resistance. Quite a bit of it all clustered at the 1.293. RSI in good shape. Let's move on. Looking at DOT USD starting to break out, going red to green, so we're up 0.90% for the day. Looks like we got solid support still holding at the 14.493, resistance up there. Slightly lower now as we got to get through the 14.794 resistance. RSI in good shape. On we go to Doge. Doge down about 1%. And trying to maintain that support level. Here we got a nice double bottom, almost 3, almost quadruple. So support sitting there as it was resistance for the longest 0.2017, and now we're looking at resistance. We got to get through. There's a bunch of sellers up here at the 0.2075. Onward to LTC USD. That's the Litecoin. So we're still holding on to that double bottom support, so let's get that back dialed in there. Not much has changed since the So we're looking at 136.43 support and resistance now down there at the 139.68. Heading over to Chainlink, it's down 1.78% for the day. Lots of support right here at the 18.624. Now we're battling to get above that 12-day moving average. So we got resistance as we speak, trying to get through the 12-day at 19.154. On we go to Stellar. XLM down 1.49%. Pretty much the same scenario here. There's your support. We did fall through the 12-day movement and the 26. So we're sitting back now, trying to break through right there at 0.2711, resistance 0.262, support. On to Vechain, VET-USD. So we're looking at support now there at the 0.0809. And resistance up there, very tight. Trying to get above that 12-day moving average, 0.0829. On to FIL-USD, that's the Filecoin's FIL-USD. Going sideways, 48.6427 is the bogey for your support, and resistance now going to be the $50 mark. 50.190 if we get through that 50. Do get the cross here, 50 over the 100-day moving average. That's looking good. On to Storj, STORJ, USD. Where are we down here? Storj managed to get all the way up to 1.118. Sold it right back down. Like I said, paper hands folded like a lawn chair and let it go. Nice to see it run up though. So we're looking at resistance at the $1, 0.9864, and support at the 0.9530. On to IOTA, Internet of Things. We've got support at the 0.8321 and resistance now at the 0.86612. IOTA looking really healthy here. Like to see that 12-day moving average start trending upward. On to Comp USD, it's up 0.40. Well, let's see if we can grab the right indicator right there. Support is 386.07. Where's our resistance run off to? There it is. And resistance still at the 398, so roughly the $400 mark. As we move on to basic attention coin, up 1.26. It's starting to get a little bit more altitude. Got to get through that pivot high up there. So that's going to be resistance at the 0.5849 and support right over there to the left of it at 0.5757. And off we go to Ethereum Classic. That's ETC USD. It's down 1.43%. Healthy consolidation right here. So we're looking at support at the 48.244. Resistance, a little bit of a double top there. 49.76 as we try to get through that $50 psychological round number. Mana USD. Mana support is holding 0.6891. Resistance up there at we did not get through there last time. Right where all those moving averages converged at the 0.700. So we'll be watching this one. It's due for an explosion as well. On to ZIL USD. ZIL USD up 3.67%. So still starting to go up here. And we have support for you right there, unchanged at the 0.0740, resistance 0.0781. And these 50-day and 100-day moving average trending up towards the lower averages, so that's good to see. RSI is still in good shape. On to NU USD up 0.24%. So NU pretty much unchanged, 0.20795 support, resistance 0.2. Oh, we got to change that one. Excuse me. For those of you out there just listening to the audio, so change that to 0.21371. On to NMR USD. It's up 3.36%. So we're going to be watching support now all the way up here at the, it's going to have to go to the 1 hour quickly to see that closely. There it is. There's your support level at the 37.50. And resistance now up there, triple top at the 37.94. So look out for that $38 mark to get through there. And we're off to the races. So we're going to move that stop loss on up just a little bit more. There we go. On to GRT USD as indicated in the title card. Popped all the way up to our evaluation zone there, failed, and came back down to retest. Lots of volume in here, so somebody got in with some large amount of the graph token. So we're looking at resistance of 0.6062 and support holding up there at the 0.57900. So here we go on to, I think GRT is available, yes, on Coinbase. Uniswap, UNI, USD, it's down just barely at 0.03%. Holding that support level, 18.649, and resistance now very close by. You could barely see it above our price line there, 19.13. So a dime up, and off we go. On to AAVE, it's up 1.44%. So we're going to put our support now, still holding, at the 297.86, and resistance up very close by the 306.89. So you got to get through the $300 mark as well. Onto MKR USD up 4.12%. So MKR making a good go at it here for this Thursday. 2792.649 is resistance. And looking for support to hold up there at the 2709.66. RSI in good shape. Moving averages all lined up nice and pretty. On to MATIC. That's MATIC USD. So let's grab it and go. We've got support at the just underneath that stop. Get him down. The $1 mark is your support to watch out for. Try to hold that. We can even get down to the 0.9908 for your support, and resistance now going to be very close by at the 1.02. So we got to break through that $1 and we'll have a fun time after that. So going on to SOL USD. We have support at the 27.93, resistance down right in all those moving averages, 28.292. On to audio, looking at some NFTs now. Stop loss still in good shape, so we'll move it down just a bit. We are currently testing that previous low, so we're going to drop down to 1.1138 is your support level to watch out for. And got to have resistance at the 1.144. On to CHZ USD, it's down 0.52%. And we're going to leave things as they were. So we're looking at 0.2489 is your support level. Resistance now a little bit lower than yesterday, 0.253. On to Theta, that's THETA USD. So let's go over here and grab some of these things here if we can. We're looking at support to hold at the 5.854. Yes. And resistance 6.150. So we got to get through that $6 mark. A lot of round numbers we got to get through today, folks. ENJB USD, it's up 4.23%. So had a little bit jump on everything on the other altcoins here. We have support at the 1.352, resistance 1.4086. For Theta, massive volume here on the buy and sell. Is somebody to let go of it really quick. On to ONE USD, it's up a 0.14% as you start to see some of these other alts are going red to green right now as we are streaming this. So watch out for it. Support at the 0.0707 and resistance very close by 0.0734. At the SHIB, SHIB USDT, we have this one paired to Tether because it's a little bit more difficult to get a hold of. Going sideways, we have 50608 is your support. And resistance now 50623. On to ICP USD. It's one of the new ones we added to the watch list from one of our viewers. So thank you for suggesting that. So we're looking at support at the 39.1608. This one can be found on Coinbase if you're just wondering, folks. Not trying to shill it, just letting you know. And resistance at the 40.96. So look, that $40 mark as we're hovering around as we speak. On to AMP USD. This one also available on Coinbase. We are looking at resistance right close by 0.0794, and then watch out for this previous high up here to 0.08 for resistance, and support now up there at the 0.0755. Let's wrap it up here with BTC.D. That's Bitcoin dominance, pretty much sideways action, so unchanged. We're still hovering around the 48.89% mark. On to Ethereum as ETH.D. We're at 17.59%, so we're up 0.5% for the day. And the Doge going flat down here at 1.75, and we are down almost 1% to 1,522,000,000 as folks move their money out of some of these names, and it's sitting on exchanges with dry powder ready to fire and buy should we get another dip. Well, folks, that does it for me. A little bit over in time. I apologize for that. Thanks for stopping by. Before you head out, hit that like button if you're out there on YouTube. Hit the subscribe and all those things. Have a great day.